Hi everybody, welcome to my home and my little art space. So I'm rolling a video for you today to share what my art space looks like with all of you and some of the fun things that I have on my desk over here. And I'm doing this because Nicola Lehman, she just recorded a video sharing her amazing, awesome art space and said that she likes to see other people's, and she encouraged me to share mine. So here it is. So I hope you enjoy this, and here we go. Okay, here we go. This is my office slash workspace for my art. So you can see I've got two desks. This one is my Snickerdoodling art desk where the magic happens, haha. And over here, I have my day job work desk. So you can see here's I don't know if y'all saw on my personal Instagram, I did a mandala paint by number. That's right up here. And then down here, that's my work laptop. There, of course, is Snickers. There is Snickers. And I work for a little airline. And you can see here, I got Star of the Month back in last year one time. But anyway, this is also, here's my personal laptop. So whenever and my iPad, so whenever I create my coloring books, it's a combination between these two devices. So when I have this laptop screen and this going, it looks like NASA One over here, which is pretty cool. Lots of cords and random knitting project on the floor because that's where it belongs. I did not really clean up too much. I definitely tidied this because it was a mess, y'all. But I didn't vacuum, so don't be that impressed. So here is this work light. Look at how nice this is. It really just lights up that space, and I just love it. And it's got different light settings. You can make it, you can control the brightness here just by tapping that. And then you can set the temperature to make it warmer or cooler or like both. There's a timer and an auto, like it'll do auto brightness depending on the ambient light in the room. So here's my chair. I absolutely love this chair, but you can see, don't ever get a white chair and sit on it with blue jeans or black yoga pants because you'll get this. I've tried to get that out, but whatever. And my nice little footrest down here that's pink. So let me take a seat here and I'll just kind of walk you through everything. You can see here's my light stand. This is my setup for my YouTube videos, and let me show you guys. So when I shoot my YouTube videos, I turn this light on, but it doesn't have an extender to extend the light over this way, which is why I'm always recording on the corner of my desk here. And then I've got this little guy. This is like an auxiliary light. I hope I'm not moving around too much for y'all. I'm sorry if I am. Let me try to turn this on. Oh, wrong. Too many cords over here too. So you can see that, turns that light on, and then this turns this light on, boom. And so that's how I record my YouTube videos down here. What that also means is, if you see this light stand, see how that goes right over my desk? So if I knock my desk, it can sometimes knock the stand, or sometimes if I have my book open and I'm recording, oops, don't record with your hand in front of it. It knocks the stand because I don't have a lot of space there. So that's when I do my little requisite light stand knock, that's what's going on. This is an upgrade from what I had before. So before, I still have this little guy for recording things. And if I'm going to speed up my coloring, I'll use this because you can't tell that like the desk is shaking when I color, things like that. But anyway, just so y'all have a little more view into what's going on there. Okay, this is my pencil sharpener, my automatic sharpener I use, AFMAT, and it is awesome. It's got two settings. It will do like a blunt tip and a pointy tip. And what I love is that it has an auto stop on it. So if I take like this pencil here, it's hard to do without my lights on and, you know, a camera holder. So right now it's on the blunt tip. You can see now how it sharpened that with, there you go, that little blunt tip. If I change it to the pointy tip, you get a very pointy tip. So I love that thing. I had another one that was like, oh, see, I just kicked the light stand. It was like a little shorter battery operated pencil sharpener, but it really, I know you might think that chewed the pencil, but it really didn't. But that other one I had did, and I had to get rid of it. I gave it to my mom, who I love dearly, because I bought some Luminance, Caran d'Ache Luminance pencils, and they're fatter pencils, so this handles those. Okay, so I've got a bunch of stuff going on here on my desk. So you can see here, I normally have books out that I'm currently working on. So I've got books and pencils. So I've got a mandala, if you're following me on my Snickerdoodling. Where is it? Oh, I think it's in the back. Here we go. Oh, and a random. My hair's falling out. I find hairs all over the place. So here's the mandala I'm working on for my Snickerdoodling Instagram and Facebook groups. Or not groups. It's just my page. It's a public page. Anybody can follow. And then also, excuse me, this page I'm working on. Here's the owl. So if you saw my clouds video, here's my golden navy owl I'm working on. So I usually keep the books out that I currently have projects that I'm working on out of, and the pencils. So here's my set of Luminance pencils. I love the box so much, I haven't put them in an actual holder. And then over here, I have my Prismas, and you can tell that these are loved. They're just like, some of these are little nubs, but yeah, so those are my Prismas. And then here, I always have on hand, this is a little swatch book I started, and it's just an old sketch pad that I had from my drawing class years ago. And in here, I've got a tab for Luminance color combos that I've started putting together, and then Prismacolor color combos that I've started working on, and just collecting some of my favorites. I keep that out. And this is a template I have from, I think it's a bullet journal set, but that little guy right there, that's what I use to outline. I like that little, it's not really an arrow shape, but I like that shape for doing my blending. I think it's a lot of fun. So I keep that out. And then this is my, what do you call it? My swatch book that I started. I did the video, I think, for the Black Widows, and I have since updated it. So I've got my entire Black Widow set in here now. And then I've also added my Caran d'Ache Neo colors. So I've got those swatched in here. And I've got the full set. So I originally had the set of 30, and then I got the full set for Christmas. So they're a little out of order, color order, but those are in here. And then I have my distress watercolor pencils that I've swatched. So this is just really just kind of a swatch book. Artex pencils that I've gotten. I got some metallic watercolors. And then I had to swatch my Luminance pencils and, of course, number them and tape numbers on my pencils like I do for everything. So there's that. There's Mr. George. Isn't he wonderful? Okay, I have a lot of pencil jars going on. So over here, this is where I keep my brushes, like for ink tints or neo colors or any kind of watercolor stuff I do. I keep my paintbrushes in here. This is a cute jar I got at Hobby Lobby, where I keep all my little leftover pencil nubs. So some of these are kind of big, and I got this Staedtler, I think it's Staedtler, yeah, Staedtler little sharpener. So now I could probably go in and still use some more of those pencils, but I think it looks pretty. So, and I like the flowers on it, so I keep that. Headphones, because when I color in the morning, and usually I'm up at like, oh gosh, 4 or 5 in the morning, every day without an alarm. It's my body right now, my body clock. So I get up and I color, and I'm listening to audiobooks. So these are my headphones for that. And then look, I have 3 pairs of glasses on my desk. Don't ask me why. I couldn't even tell you. But this is the place where I keep a pen and a pencil for my swatch book. And I've also got like my Posca pens. I have a couple of metallic pens in here, and a few micron or black pit pens, things like that. So those are all in this thing here. And then I've got another set of, those are like wireless headphones. This is a charger. That's my microphone that I sometimes use for YouTube, but not always. Snickers paw print. And then look, so I'm doing this video because Nicola Lehman, she rolled a video on her art space and encouraged me to do one for mine so she could see. So Nicola in her video showed this little desk vacuum. I just got it yesterday and I love it. And it comes in pink and different colors and it's great. It's just this little vacuum and you can see it picks up all of the little pencil dust and things on my desk. So I did vacuum with this before I rolled this video, but thank you, Nicola, because this is amazing. Here's my Tegal, however you say this, pencil sharpener. And then I got this cute little coin off of Etsy to put on. I'm supposed to put it on my coloring pages so people can't steal my coloring pages online. But I always forget to do that. So it's because it's usually sitting there. And doesn't everybody have a red Solo cup on their desk? That's where I put my water in when I paint. This is more of like my utility. These two jars right here. So I've got two projects going on right now. So I've got the luminance pencils that I'm using for the mandala I'm coloring. So I just kind of keep those in a jar here until I'm done with that page. And then here I've got my little makeup brushes to swipe pencil dust off my page. I've got scissors, my white gel pen, some of my pencil holders, and it's just random, but this is stuff that, these are the colors right now that are on my owl page that I'm working on. So actually this guy needs to go over here. Anyway, and then I also keep my white Holbein pencil. This is the soft white Holbein, which if you don't have one, you might consider it. It's wonderful. And then cup holder, or what do you call that? A little, yeah, thing so I don't get rings on my desk. I'm at that age where I can't remember words. So this is actually an old flower. I think I got some flowers in this years ago, and I always liked this vase, so I kept it. But any pencil I have that is on a pencil holder, it just goes in here. And then these are my refill pencils. So as soon as I run out, I've got these refills here. So that's why I have so many different jars and not very much space on my desk. And then here's an extra chair. So when Mr. George comes in and wants to visit and chat with me during the day, he has a place to sit. So I did not clean this out. So this is being real with y'all, but this is my kind of supplies closet. You can see up here as a knitter, I have a ton of yarn. Oh, there's an old caricature of me with Snickers from years ago. So here I have stacks of books and different supplies. So here's my stack of proof books for my Lighthearted Mandalas collection. And then just all different kinds of books. So you can see here's a lot of Hannah books, Maria Trolley, Color Wheel. And then down here I've got, let's see, here's some like metallic watercolors I just got. I've got my Artex pencils, some Faber-Castell Pitt pens, a spare set of Prismacolors. These are, I think these are my Polychromos or my ink tints. And then over here would be my Polychromos or ink tints. So one of those. And then here's my Neo colors. Here's the set of 30, and this is the full set. I've got my swatch book. So just different things in here. Here's all of my, that's 2 cases, of alcohol markers. Here's where I keep some different Distress ink supplies. So just kind of a mess, and I'm running out of room. But I keep buying stuff on Amazon, and I don't know why. I have so many books here that I have not even colored a single page in, so I need to stop. I need to go on a no-buy kind of thing. Over here, this is just like, well, here's a music stand. So this used to be my stepson's room when he was here, and he played the saxophone. So, but I've got just different stuff in here. Anyway, like, what is this? My fixative for setting pages, just different things. So anyway, there you go. maybe your closet looks a lot neater than that. And then I think last thing I wanted to show y'all was just some of the art. So this is from a paint class I did online during COVID, and that was a lot of fun, done with acrylics. And then this is my little Snickers corner. So a friend of mine at work got me this picture frame, and I put his picture and his super beat up collar in there with a little nameplate, and then just different things. My friend here, if y'all follow Whiz Bang Meow on Instagram, she normally paints cats, but I commissioned her to paint Snickers years ago. I think this was like in 2021 that she did this picture for me, and I absolutely love it. And then Snickers won a contest with Nationwide Pet Insurance. It was some sort of a Star Wars theme thing, and I sent in a picture of him in a little Ewok costume, and he won first place. So the prize was sending in a picture of his face, and they turned my dog into a Jedi. So he's a Jedi Master, y'all. And then up here I have just some of the mandalas that I colored years ago, and then a picture that makes me happy. So that's really it. Not anything too impressive at all, but just wanted to share. Here's kind of what's going on. Here's what my space looks like. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have an art space you want to share, I would absolutely love to see it. And thank you again, Nicola, for encouraging me to do this. And guys, if you haven't watched her video, I will leave a link down in the description for you to see it, because her art space is awesome. All right, see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.